Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my $1,000 in singles here and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do, let's talk about this week's tip. Normally I give out tips that are pretty much general and they can be applied at any given time. However, something came up and this one is a little time sensitive. So I'm filming this in January of 2021. So if it's well past February of 2021, you can disregard this tip. But pay attention anyway, because you may be able to use it further along down the line. I do some of my buying and selling on eBay. And eBay had this thing called eBay management, eBay payment management, or something to that effect. Now, not everybody was involved in that, which meant that to the average person, things were just fine and dandy. However, if you either sold a certain amount, they then wanted to manage your payments, and you had to set up an account with eBay, and it was all kinds of hoops to jump through. And then once you jump through all those hoops, they then limited what you can actually sell. One of the things that was limited was coins, currency, and bullion. So I wasn't able to sell on eBay. I was able to buy, which was interesting because how can I buy something on eBay that I'm not allowed to sell on eBay? That means somebody else is selling that product. Why are they allowed to sell it and I'm not allowed to sell it? And it had to do, like I said, with this eBay payment management thing. Well, as of January 25th, if you are part of the eBay payment management program, you will now be allowed to sell coins, currency, and bullion online in their auctions. So, if it's after January 25th when you're watching this, nothing is going to change for you. However, if it's before January 25th when you watch this, keep in mind that there's going to be a lot of people who haven't been able to sell stuff on eBay for a while that are all going to all of a sudden start listing their stuff. Whenever there is a huge supply, that means prices go down. What I'm saying is the end of January of this month and the beginning of next month, you're going to see a lot of stuff on eBay. You're going to be able to buy stuff on eBay a lot cheaper. Well, maybe not a lot, but hopefully noticeably cheaper than you've been able to see before. So take advantage of that if you have the opportunity. So that's my tip for this week. eBay is changing their policy January 25th. It should mean a lot more stuff out there for sale, which means prices should go down. All right, here's my 1,000 in singles. We'll get those out of the way. Let's take a look at what I found this week. This week, I found an interesting note. Now, you'll notice that this particular one, it doesn't repeat a single number. There's a 1, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 9. So it is a form of a ladder. It's just all different kinds of shapes and sizes, and it's not in any particular order. But like I said, none of the digits repeat, and I just thought that was kind of interesting. I don't think it's worth anything. If it is, let me know. But if it isn't, I just still thought it was neat, so I pulled it. Did find a Where's George. You know me and my Where's George. Whenever I find those, I got to make sure I run the number, see where it's been. And I found a second one as well. So a good pull for me finding 2 Where's George bills. Did find some trinaries. This is 0s, 3s, and 6s. 1s, 3s, and 7s here. 6, 7, and 9. Lots of 7s there. Six total 7s on that particular note. 1s, 4s, and 6s on this one. 1s, 5s, and 6s on this one. And then we've got quads. I've got my quad 1s, which, there we go. And quad 3s on this note. Quad 4s. Quad 5s. Quad 8s. Another quad 8. Really nice shape. And then we get to the stars. 2017 star note. And then a bunch of 2013s. This one is kind of neat because this one is it's a star note. It's in semi-decent shape. It's a trinary, 0s, 5s, and 7s, and it has 5 7s. So lots of things to like about that one. Maybe it'll be a rare too. I'll look it up later when I do my star note checks. Let's see. Another 2013. So yeah, you can see I found quite a few. This one here's got some writing on it, so unless it's rare, it's going to go away. Another 2013, starting with a couple zeros. Now, that doesn't mean that it is a rare. And what's the best way to put it? Many of the rare notes start off with some zeros, not all of them. So when you see those lower numbers like that, you're likely to encounter a rare. It doesn't guarantee that it's rare. There are high numbers that are rare as well, but it just so happens to be that it seems that most of the lower numbers are where you're going to find all your rares. And this one's from 2006 star note. Then the older notes. This one's from 1999. Really good shape on this one. Another 1999. 1999 as well. Not so nice. 1995. Remember 88A, 93, and 95. Those are the opportunities for the web notes. Another 95 here. Really good shape 1995 here. 1993, don't find very many of those. Those, aside from looking for web notes, any 93 is good to find. 1988A and another 1988A. Those were the oldest notes that I had found, and of course I do have one in a sleeve, so I did find something. Let's take a peek at this. This one is from 2017, series of 2017, and this one, you'll notice, has a slight printing error. There was too much ink on the stamp as the serial numbers were being put on there, and you can see above every single one here there is a little ink splatter all the way across. Now sometimes you'll see 1 or 2 dots, sometimes you'll see 3 or 4, but this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, almost every single section of there has a dot on there. Take a quick peek at the back, make sure there's nothing funny about the back there. Nope. So yeah, this one with all these extra print dots, that caught my attention. The note was really crisp, so I put it in a sleeve right away, and I'm gonna save this one. So it's a slight printing error. I kept it because it's in good condition. All right, so what did I pull out from my box this week? Well, this week, I don't know what's more special, the note or the holder. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I picked up a note that I was missing. I didn't realize I didn't have one of these. What this is this is a 1953 $10 silver certificate. Now the $10 silver certificate, you're going to notice, of course, has the blue seal on there. That's what identifies it as a silver certificate. But if you check out on top, well, there it says silver certificate as well. Now, one of the things that is a key identifier in this is this gray 10. Now, this is the way all of the silver certificate 10s look, except for the 1934s. Like I said, this one here is 1953. So a 1934, this is going to be blue. It's only when you get to the 35s and the 50s do you actually have the gray. And I didn't have one, so I had to run out and buy one because I just didn't realize that I did not have that particular note. Take a quick peek at the back. It is a very familiar back. It does not say "In God We Trust" on there. Now, the other thing I want to point out is that this is the first piece of currency that I have that is in a legacy holder. Now, legacy used to be, what would that be? Not PMG, PCGS. Legacy bought out PCGS. So those are the people that are doing the grading. I didn't have any of the legacy stuff. And this is a fairly new company. I don't want to say it's a new company because it used to be PCGS. It's just a new name for the company. Now, this one here was graded at 25. It says it's from the Ricky collection. I don't know who Ricky was. When you have notes graded, you can pay extra to have whatever you want put on there. But this particular person, I'm assuming that's Ricky, wanted the Ricky collection on his grade. This one was graded at 25. Very fine. I picked this one up for 2 reasons. I mean, first of all, I didn't have one that had the gray, and secondly, I didn't have anything by Legacy, and I was able to pick this one up for roughly the same price whether it was graded or not. Now, one of the cool things about Legacy compared to some of the other ones is they will actually put comments on the back so that you understand exactly what's going on. Like this one's a 25, and for comments, it lists partial teller stamp on the face. So if you look real close right here, you can see it does have a counter stamp. I'm actually grateful that they list that on there like that because I knew that going in before I bought it because you can read the holder. So that is handy. It's also nice because if you buy a note or if you get a note graded and it comes back with a particular grade and you don't know why it got that grade, well, they can list that in the comments. So that is my 1953 $10 note. Let's take a quick peek at the book and see what the book has to say. Go into here real quick. There we go. $10 silver certificate. Mine was the 1953. See, there's the 33, which has the blue. And then once you get to 34 and the 50s, they look like that there. Now, mine is a 1953, so there was, 10,400,000 of these printed. Mine would be 1706. And it starts off at about 35 bucks. Let me just take a look at the top here so I can see how they've got them graded. Let's see, the third column is 20. So we're talking $40, between $40 and $60 for my particular note in that particular condition. So yeah, not a bad pickup. I probably got this for under $30. $10 silver certificate from 1953 with a legacy grading number on it. All right, guys, that's what I got for you this week. If you learned anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. I love reading all your comments, and I'll see you again next week.